In our presentation, I will explain three concepts, which is first, free fall motion, second, work done, and third, kinetic energy. So the first concept is free falling object. A free falling object is an object that is falling under the sole influence of gravity. Any object that is being acted upon only by the force of gravity is said to be in a state of free fall. So there are two important motion characteristics that are true of free falling objects. First characteristic is free falling objects do not encounter air resistance. Second characteristic, all free falling objects on Earth accelerate downwards at a rate of 9.8 meter per second square. It's often approximate as 10 meter per second square for back of the envelope calculations. Since it's moved in vertical line, so the A symbol we will substitute with G, because the movement of object is going downward, so it will be negative, because if it goes upward, the value will be positive. So the X will also substitute with Y, because we are talking about in the vertical line. So the second concept is work done. Work done is when a force causes a body to move. Work is being done on the object by the force. Work is the measure of energy transfer when a force moves on an object through a distance d. So energy transferred is equals to work done. Energy transferred and work done are both measured in joules. So in equation form, we can find that W is equal to F dot D, where F is force and D is the distance traveled. This formula also can be written as W is equal to F cos theta D or F D cos theta. A moving object has kinetic energy because work has been done on it. When work is done, energy in one form is transferred to the kinetic energy of the moving object. To stop the object again, the same amount of work would have to be done to bring it back to rest. So this is one example. If an object traveling at a certain speed has 2000 joule of kinetic energy, we can say that 2000 joule of work has been done in getting the object to travel at the speed from rest, and 2000 joule of work would have to be done to bring it back to the rest. So the third concept is kinetic energy. In physics, the kinetic energy of an object is the energy that is possessed due to its motion. It is defined as the work needed to accelerate of a body of a given mass from rest to its stated velocity. Having gained this energy during its acceleration, the body maintains this kinetic energy unless its speed changes. The same amount of work is done by the body when decelerating from its current speed to a state of rest. So the formula of kinetic energy is K is equal to 1 over 2 mv squared, where m is the mass and v is the velocity. So in kinetic energy, we can find the net work done on object is equal to the change in the object kinetic energy. The work net is equal to summation of K, which K1 minus K2 is equal to 1 over 2 mv squared 2 minus 1 over 2 mv squared 1. This is work energy principle, valid if W is the net work done on an object. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now we need to know what the Newton law of motion, because this assignment have a relate a little bit. Alright, law 1. A body at rest will remain at rest, and a body in motion will remain in a motion unless it's acted upon by an external force. Law 2. The force acting on an object is equal to the mass of the object times its acceleration. The formula force equal ma, mass acceleration. Law 3. For every action, this is an equal and opposite reaction. Okey tak dengan penjelasan saya? Sekiranya okey, saya akan teruskan dengan pembentangan saya. This diagram Newton's first law of motion. An object at rest will remain at rest unless acted on by an unbalanced force. An object in motion will continue with constant speed and direct unless acted on by unbalanced force. Newton's second law of motion. The acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied, meaning acceleration. Law of motion. For every action force, there is a reaction force equal in strength and opposite in direction. Okay, last, what is friction? Friction is a force will prevent easy movement between object. Friction opposite motion. Friction ni dia menentang pergerakan. This kena buka YouTube juga.
Five minutes later.
This guys weight 120 kilogram, climb a ladder in 3 seconds, and he carry about that 2.3 kilogram. The height of ladder is 2.5 meter, and suppose the board drop to 2.5 meter ladder. How long does it take for the board to reach the floor and calculate the? So you have 0.7. The power you get the 998.78 watt, and the time you get the 3 seconds. So just calculate the formula. 998.78 multiply by 3 seconds. So you have the energy have done 2998.35 joule. So that's all the calculation in
conclusion. The acceleration of free falling object is calling the acceleration due to gravity since object are pulled toward the center of the earth. Maksudnya pecutan objek ni dipercepatkan oleh daya graviti kerana objek tu ditarik ke bumi. Lepas tu, so proved free falling object and work energy does not happen in experiment, tetapi dia boleh berlaku di mana-mana sahaja. So sekian saja daripada pula kami. Terima kasih.